Hi, I'm Adam22. This is The Rundown, and you're rocking with Lyrical Lemonade. Average day. Wake up about 9:30 or 10. I go to bed every night about 4 or 4:30 on average. So usually I get about 5.5, 6 hours sleep. I wake up. Usually I wake up and I finish. I know it's a big rapper thing. You brag about like smoking a whole blunt when you wake up. I'm not really built like that. I wake up, I smoke like a good sized roach. Usually they'll be sitting there. Ideal morning, there's a roach sitting there about that big. So I smoke that, and usually I'll just usually, to be honest, like there was a period in my life where I would make breakfast every day, make myself a nice healthy breakfast. That hasn't really been happening that much lately. Usually I order Uber Eats. It costs about $14. It's this one omelet. It's so good. I just don't want anything else. Like, that's the ideal breakfast for me. It costs $14, and I love it. And so I eat that. I watch some videos on YouTube, go crazy, like clicking through Twitter, just mashing through it, trying to find anything interesting. Blast through as many emails as possible. Usually around this point, I'm starting to realize that it's getting close to 12. So it's like, damn, I'm not at the store yet. I should be at the store. So then I throw myself on the ground, stretch for like 45 seconds because my back feels like shit every morning. And then I get in the shower, hot ass shower for like 10 minutes, usually playing Chapo on his SoundCloud. Usually I'll just play his SoundCloud and I'll just be just in the shower and he's just off the Zans, just mumbling, just screaming into my ear. And I just get that Chapo energy. Chapo breathes life into me. It's not always Chapo. Some days, for months it was X. I just wake up and just be blasting X and just raging out to Xavier Wolf. He's also been my shower inspiration many times. Pause. But, so get out the shower, get dressed. Usually first outfit works, usually just a t-shirt and jeans. And then I go downstairs, get coffee. There's this one fool who I am pretty sure I'm going to have to catch the fade with when I see him outside my house. So every day I'm on my toes thinking about if I have to shank this fool outside my own apartment because this one guy I got beef with. And then I get in my car, I drive here, it takes me about 25 minutes. I'm usually listening to podcasts, although sometimes I'll be listening to like a new album that comes out during that time. Get here, basically just try to like sit at the table and just anybody who tries to bother me, I just stare at them, give them the death stare, and then just try to get as much work as I can done. All of a sudden meetings will start popping up. Usually I try to like schedule at least like a couple people that come through every day, whether it's a meeting about advertising stuff or business stuff, whatever it might be. And, at some point, somebody, usually goes here, is going to fucking pass me a blunt and we'll start smoking in the middle of the day because at that point I've already forgot about the roach that I started the day out with. And then, usually, I guess there's two different ways that the night could go is like, usually I'll either have like one or two podcasts lined up at like 8 o'clock. But then if I don't have that, then usually I'll just, be working on stuff, just, watching stuff online, shit. Maybe I'll go get dinner with Lena. At that point, there could be some turning up going on, but average day there isn't. It's more of a weekend thing, maybe Friday and Saturday I'll go out and go to some rap shows or party. On any given night, though, I might also just, like, go to a studio, meet up with somebody, or, go try to just, like, hang out with somebody that, a friend or whatever, and then normally I'll be back at the house by like 11 or 12, and then usually then I fall into like a YouTube abyss, and also will smoke a bunch more weed, and then pretty much always go to bed high as fuck at about 4:30. And usually I've done a lot of editing, a lot of podcast editing, vlog editing, everything that I needed to get out of the way, and then I just fall asleep at 4:30. Like I'm finally ready to sleep, and then boom, 9:30, 10, I'm back at it. Well, I'm a person who's always dealing with the fact that I am fat, and at all times I'm either getting fatter, getting skinnier, or remaining relatively the same. So there's a lot of different ways I could go with that. I guess in a way my ideal breakfast would be like, a couple of eggs and like oatmeal. That's usually my like healthy, caring about how I look diet. Like if I notice myself getting fat, I'll do that. And then I'll eat like a salad in the middle of the day. And then at night I'll eat something like more substantial, some with more meat or whatever. But I mean, shit, if I'm out and there's a delicious looking burger on the side of the road, I might just end up eating that. California burrito, might go get that. If I just have a hankering for sushi, the other night I was just thinking, I'm like, you just ordered $45 worth of sushi at 1 o'clock in the morning for no reason. You're by yourself. You've eaten this meal like 10 times by yourself before too. Like that's a lot of money to be spending just to be a fat fuck by yourself, like at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I mean, hey, I guess I earned it, but man, it really seems dumb. So I'm always, going back and forth. But, I guess the good news is just that there's a good amount of salads being eaten in my life at this point. At least that's better than like at certain periods of my life I've just been eating like really, really decadent paninis and orange chicken, going ham with Panda Express. To me, it's weird because it's like on one hand, it's fun to like buy fancy stuff, buy Gucci shoes, whatever, buy some fucking expensive shit. It's fun just because it's funny to like flex it on the gram or just like, talk about it in the vlog or whatever. To me, like buying expensive clothing is just, you're really just paying for an experience of like seeing what that's like. But I don't consider myself the kind of person that, has to do that. Like I fucking get free clothes all the time and I really don't give a fuck about wearing it. Like I'm the kind of guy that even where I'm at now, I wear the same jeans for a month straight. I don't wash them. I wear a hoodie for a week straight and then just like throw it out on the street and just let the homeless get at it. I don't really give a fuck, to be honest. I'm wearing right now is a hoodie some kid sent it in. I think it's misunderstood clothing or something. I have no idea who the kid is who made this. I couldn't even, I'm looking at it right now. Before that, I couldn't have told you what was on it. I mean, it's weird because on one hand, I feel like I do know a good deal about clothes and I can talk intelligently about clothes to a certain extent, but I also really just don't give a fuck. And I mean, a t-shirt's a t-shirt. And it's like, if it's some kid's t-shirt they sent in, it's probably like cooler looking to wear some kid's t-shirt they sent in because it's something different, it's like something that people haven't seen before. If it's just some random picture on a shirt that a kid sent in to me and, he gets like a weird thrill out of seeing me wear it probably. And yeah, I could go buy a bunch of fucking Supreme and Off-White, but like why? If I'm gonna spend like $50 on a t-shirt, I would rather buy like I bought an anal cunt vintage long sleeve. Actually, I don't think it's vintage. I think it's bootleg that some guy's just making it selling on Amazon, to be honest. But I would rather spend money on like weird vintage metal shirts from bands that I like listened to for like 2 weeks in high school than buy like Off-White and Supreme and look like everybody else. No offense, because I like the way that shit looks too, but I just don't really.
No, I see you.
Number 1, iPhone 7. I don't know. That's about all there is to that. I guess what's going on with that. My keys. I don't really. Yeah. That's how I get into my home. My car, my store, a bike that I don't actually really ride that much. That kind of thing. Let's see. Let's count this up. What do we got here? 40. Oh, this one didn't do too good. Look at that. 60. Damn. I need some tape. 60. 70, 75, I look like I sell crack. 77, 78, 79, 80. Damn, walk around with a cool 80 on me. That's right. I'll get bitch with $80 in my pocket, man. That's what we're doing out here. Anyway, I'm gonna put that away just because it's gonna fly away. And then I got a wallet. It's on some shit wallet. And damn, I went to England like probably 8 months ago, and I still got 60 pounds on me. That's how fucking lazy and stupid I am. I've probably been to the bank fucking 30 times since then, and I still haven't gotten the switch over. That's how fucking empty-headed I am, bro. And beyond that, what else we got in here? Okay. Credit cards, I'm gonna keep them all the way down here. I got 3 credit cards that I'm not letting you motherfuckers look at because I know you guys want nothing more than to scam me. Here's my firearm safety certificate. Basically, this means that I can kill you and I won't go to jail. And then I also have a Dunkin' Donuts gift certificate that my mom gave me for Christmas. And odds of me using this at any point in the future are probably pretty close to 0 because there aren't a lot of Dunkin' Donuts in New Hampshire, and I go to the same exact coffee bean every single day. And I just said New Hampshire. We're not in New Hampshire. We're in California. Coal. Yeah, that's what I got on. I think that's it. Yeah. Actually, there's a little trash in my pocket.